Hi, Dr. David Alter here. A question that I'm often asked is, how is it that a clinical psychologist ends up working with digestive disorders? That's a great question. I think for me, it goes back when I heard someone describe something that seems so obvious now, but at the time it struck me as something really curious, and it has influenced my studies over the last 20 or more years. That is the following. This tube that goes right down the center of who we are, this 25-foot-long tube, contains everything that we eat. But it's just passing through us unless it gets absorbed from the gut into our body. That's when it really becomes part of who we are, supplying us with nutrients, with energy, with the basic building blocks that allows us to thrive and to remain vital in our day-to-day lives. We all know that there are lots of different ways in which that absorptive process can go wrong, and that constitutes what it is that I work with so many clients to help rebalance and restore. Sometimes that focus begins with what we put in our mouth. Sometimes it has to do with how the stomach passes things along into the small intestine. Still, other times it has to do with things that happen further south in our large intestine. But central to all of this is the fact that it's not just about what we put in our mouth, how well we chew it up, and how it gets from the gut into the body proper. It also has to do with this enormously complex relationship that we have with the 100 trillion bacteria that live inside of us and make up what we call our microbiome. Recent findings show that this complex relationship between the bacteria, our immune system, our bloodstream, our brain, our body, they're all talking to each other all the time. And in that conversation, we see patterns of illness like Crohn's disease and colitis or irritable bowel. We see problems that involve how the digestive system seems to get stalled, like in peristalsis, where the food doesn't empty well from the stomach into the intestines so that it has a chance to be absorbed into the body. We see it in other ways as well, in the form of pain, in the form of food sensitivities. The list goes on and on, but the point is that both mind and brain are central to how those processes happen. So as a mind-body psychologist, I work with people to find ways that they can use mind and body and their day-to-day behavior to powerfully influence what happens from the moment that things go into the mouth and begin that journey through, so that the essential nutrients, the very ingredients of life, get absorbed into the body, doing the work that they're supposed to do to support our general health and well-being. Take a look at upcoming vlogs that I'll be posting about specific conditions, specific practices that you can use to help yourself depending on the condition that you have, and other tips and tools that you can use to put yourself back on that road to vital, holistic, and integrative health. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.